Hi, welcome to this video in which we'll try to learn from my mistakes. And yeah, I am already scared of what's about to happen. But first of all, I'll introduce you to my prelude so we can go forward. If you don't want to listen to this, I don't want to call this crap introduction, just skip to the link in the description below. Alright, first of all, so the set is me as RB versus SWK, or if you want to call him Mr. Mancode with his Shin Hisako. Mr. Mancode back in the day playing Orchid, now being like the representative of a character, the man who laps her the most, who does the homework, who is one of the most proficient. I'm not going to say he's the best, because maybe there is some basement lord who doesn't play online nor offline, but it's like a hidden master of this character. Yeah, so we played in a fast to 7, and I got bodied. Sorry, spoiler alert, that happens. In the Devil's Landing, community lobby exhibition series. That's a really cool initiative if you want to watch it. There's a YouTube channel, I'll link that as well. We're going to analyze, or maybe analyze is a bit too big of a word, but we will look and try to pinpoint mistakes and maybe think about better solutions using the non-commentary video posted on their channel. Thank you, Frunk, he's the one recording those, and I believe he came out with the idea. It will turn out great right now. Sorry for me speaking, not being the best speaker. Well, that's not my native language, and the only chance I have to speak it, outside of maybe talks on Discord about KI, is speaking to my, not overseer, but, Jesus, my math teacher, I forgot the better word. Basically, he's from States and he's teaching here in Poland, and I am like his student. I'm writing. He is not the overseer. Oh, never mind. Let's just skip it. So we talk about math, some uniformly distributed sequences. I'm probably going to think about this one particular word for a long time, sorry. I looked into this particular video. It has breaks, like going back to lobby and so on. I'm not going to edit them out. I think those will be fine because I'm not that fast of a talker. Therefore, we will use this break to catch up. Moreover, because of my PC, it's not that great. So what is going to happen is I'm right now recording by Audacity, and this thing will be, just stamped into the recording and then uploaded into YouTube. It's not me recording video and audio in the same time. I'm just recording audio and after that fixing those two. Alright, is there anything left to say? Nah, not really. Alright, so guess we're going to start watching this video now. Alright, I'll put on my headphones. Oh, it's terrible. Now I can... The audio's a bit too loud. I cannot sadly fast forward, especially at the beginning. But as you can see, yellow RB. I'm not going to risk it with saying what that color is. On Shin Hisako, Jago's stage through all the way. Of course, I'll try to give you as much of an insightful commentary as possible, but if you find something on your own, let me know. The feedback is appreciated. I believe the overall work as a community grants far more than just one person. Alright, so back into the game, Shin Hisako is doing her daily stuff. Yeah, you can punish the average. Entry. Oh yeah. So what happened here is I guessed Slice on Wake Up and tried to do Shield to break it. However, now that I thought about this way longer, I think that's not the greatest idea. Because, well, assume that she hits me behind me. What will happen is... Oh, here's a nice parry. A quick note. When I played Mancode previously, he fast chance broke me plenty of times, so that's why I decided to do some really early counter break. And this usually is safe, we jump backwards. However, her DP is able to reach really far. Alright, so back to the topic of not popping shield on Wake Up. In this particular scenario, well... Oh yeah, that's fantastic. If she crosses me up and I just decide to block, I'm either going to get hit and not really get comboed, or I'll defend it and be able to punish it if it's behind me. So there's no need actually to do shield here. Oh, and this particular scenario, that happens often when you're rusty and don't play RB that much. What happens is, because his 3 punches are grenade throw, you may actually not input the quarter circle forward that well, which results in a / grenade throw. That's usually happens when you pick RB after a really long time. And going back to a thing which happened like half a minute ago, sorry for not speaking that fast. There was this combo in the air when I jumped and tried to keep Shin Hisako in air using bullets. You know what, I may actually just take off my headphones. It's not working that well for me, and sound isn't that important here. So I lapped it. I lapped a lot of this matchup for past 2 days. You can actually do it. You can do it after first down forward heavy, I believe it's kick. You can do it after second. The drop here was mostly and only because of my incompetence in mashing the shoot button. Like, come on, RB can shoot gun with just pressing heavy kick. Alright. Game number 2. I think it's one of the 2 I actually win. Oh, so 2 things. If you want to punish or attempt to punish this overhead, don't do medium kick. Sure, it's like 9 frames. Just go for the stand-in light kick. It's like the fastest and it's better than his jab actually. The second thing is what both Hisako and Shin Hisako have in common is that RB's bounce ender is not really going to work if you want to apply grenade after it. So completely forget about this option. Like, it's not going to work. Don't do it. Nor don't jump. Oh, Here I grabbed because I was scared to go for, I don't know, some buttons. Oh, this setup, we'll talk about this way later. So if you parry the, falling down air normal, they are not like punished for it. What happens is you just, avoid it, parry it. You do not take damage. You just go through it, like nothing happened. So what can happen is Shin Hisako can DP you, and Swook probably just didn't think about it at all. But that's why I tried to go for grab. I didn't want to give him a chance to think about trying to DP in that scenario. Just explain my reasoning. Alright, here she cancelled. Oh yeah, this happened again. Awful mistake of mine of not being able to actually do quarter circle forward. So two things which happened before, and they will happen again, is first this awful mix-up of, alright, her hands are incoming, and what I do is I jump. Yeah, and this slice comes in. Oh, I think in this particular situation I could have converted. So we have this scenario. Yeah, just jump. Yeah, not jump, just gun him. Just shoot him. Murder. Right, so back to the setup. Or the situation of hands are coming in. I'm jumping because I don't want to get grabbed. And Shin decides to do Shadow Slice to catch me on my landing. So there are the Shadow Slice in itself, it's 6 plus 12. So after screen freezes, it takes 12 additional frames to hit you. And parry has 1 frame of startup and 11 active frames. So you cannot, by any means, start mashing parry when the screen freezes. You have to do it immediately. And not immediately. You have to add a bit of delay, otherwise you're going to get smoked. You can try to press a jump medium kick falling down. It sometimes works, but most often not. You can try to do a grenade, because we can assume that you hit the ground. So you can try to do reversal with grenade pop. Or you can just try to mash standing light kick. But the best actual idea that comes to my mind is when the hands come to you, you just turn this awful mix-up into your mix-up, which is not that deadly, but similarly uncomfortable. So the idea is when the hands are coming for you, just try to throw your own grenade and do shadow command grab. Because as long as you're not on the screen, the hands cannot grab you. So in the worst case scenario, you just take off 3 seconds of her instinct. She has to guess. Oh, here a similar thing happened. Maybe not to kind of break her mix up of my own. And again, don't jump back after grab into grenade. This doesn't work in this matchup. It will be a fine idea in anything else, but not with her really wide DP. Whoa, alright. So try to counteract actually the Shadow Slice with your own setup before she can actually land it. That's what I think is great. Oh, we crouch into Slice. Oh, I think I did here, yeah, one parry too much. And she punished me. I forgot what I was on about. Yeah, that's lost, never mind, we'll think about it later. Overall, speaking of this matchup, you can think that, oh, RB can contest or not, but actually he's really messed up in his own range, in his like desirable range, because look at this. His medium punch is 11 frames, his heavy punch is 15, his medium kick is 9. However, what Shin Hisako has, and I don't know which buttons are what, but her medium punch is like 6 frames, her heavy punch is 11 frames, her sweep is 9 and it reaches really far. Moreover, and it's terrible like property of this matchup, her actual, sweep can low profile the grenade pop, the reversal, and that feeling is like the worst. Regular Hisako has way more dirt involving low profiling his grenades. However, still, that's awful. What I found is if you want to do some setups involving grenade pop, apply grenade, do, I don't know, medium kick or light punch, light kick into some sick juggles that actually works, she isn't that short to actually avoid this single grenade toss after getting staggered. But as a reminder, don't do his bounce ender into grenade. This doesn't work. Oh yeah, the overhead special has like 20 up to 27 low invulnerable frames. Oh, funny thing here, I actually tried to prolong this combo a bit longer, but what happened is I pressed forward heavy kick instead of just heavy kick in air, so he did his weird normal. Oh yeah, that's that, not that, that's rust. That's what happens when you don't play that much. And this is actually a really great scenario for me. Sorry for using this particular phrase that many times. Yeah, again, I guessed behind me, but it hit in front. Beware of that, don't by any means do shield behind you. Cross up shield. That's like absolutely worthless idea. Yeah, big damage, we're all happy. Alright, what's happening here? I don't think that's the greatest idea. However, Shin Hisako didn't punish me for that, and she cannot deploy this awful tactic involving Shadow Slice, so that's why I came out victorious. Awful tactic. Oh yeah, I think commentators were hyped seeing that. You must admit, that's pretty cool. Yeah, S-Slice has no invulnerability. Oh. That's disgusting word. Yeah, so she walks away. What can we actually talk about more? Oh damn, I forgot to check. But maybe this works, and this is a great strategy to do, is... Give me a second, sorry. she often does button into Rekka, and I get punished either trying to shadow counter because she can add some delay in between them, or she just decides just to not do second or third hit. And yeah, if I do shadow counter, I'm done. So what I assume is a good idea, and here maybe when you watched the archive, I might have jabbed her out of it, that's an option, but remember that you have 1 frame suicide nade. And if you have shield, that's actually going to combo, so that's not a bad idea. Alright, let's see what this particular round has to offer and what we can talk about. Oh yeah, another nade. What I realized, and it's a bit of a break. Oh yeah, good counter breaker. What I didn't do in this particular set is I haven't done any overheads. I think it's forward dash. No, front heavy kick. And to be absolutely honest, I messed up because I just forgot that this button exists. Sorry. The second thing which I didn't do is button into command grab. I haven't done it that much this particular set. I think I haven't done it not even once. Also, yeah, kids, if that happens to you, if you kill someone with a combo, do bounce under, jab him out, even if it blows the combo, and do shield. Always. That's like the easiest way to apply shield at the end. That's a cool parry, but we're not talking about cool, we're talking about what's great. Oh, in this particular combo, yeah, and I'm losing my thoughts really quickly. First of all, if you do a damage ender, the grenade will apply. It will catch on her, so that's great. The second thing is you could have noticed me actually doing it. Oh, as you can see in this particular situation, this instance, you can try to just block behind you when you fall down, and this might work pretty well. A great counter breaker from Manko. So in the combo, after heavy linker, and probably after other linkers as well, you can do manual suicide nade. And you can say that, oh, it's a waste of resources. I don't really think that's that bad, because during your combo you're going to start regenerating this grenade anyway. And it's a chance for you to like bait manual. Moreover, you can do like manual suicide grenade, walk in, do crouch heavy kick, like stagger, and after that you have a chance to do manual medium kick or any lights. You have options, you can make them think a bit. I don't think that's bad, and I think you can do some cool stuff, which I haven't, sadly, in this game. Well, sorry. Alright, what this game has to offer. What can you show us? Oh, and yeah, if you ever want to check this game out with commentary, of course archives are on YouTube with original commentary. Another thing, I think that this idea of when the orb is coming to you, to just try pressing a button, maybe go for forward, down, heavy punch, heavy kick actually, something like that. I think that's fine, because that still puts some fear into them. Yeah, that's funny interaction. Well, don't do that, Mancode. Or it won't work like that. Here I'm jumping way too fast. Somebody is a coward, that's all. What will bullets kill? Yeah, they kill. What I also haven't done, and that's a good lesson to do anyway. If you do low into his front slash, I don't remember the names of his moves. Like Prophet Bane is a cool. Yeah. Always do that. It leaves you plus. I should have done grenade and actually beat his DP, but I'm not certain about that one. I still hope that you can actually beat that. Yeah, and yeah, as you could see, after dropping down and parrying his hit, he jumped again and beat my grab, but he could have as well just done TP and add damage to that. Oh, I could have conducted of this chance. That's really sad. If she slices on you, just if you're close to her, just do shield. But apart from that, just mash jab. Just in RBs, plays against RB, it's standing light kick. Don't use his jabs, his standing light punches, because they were probably whiff on her due to her size. And that is awful. Big awful. And yeah, that's the last time you're going to see my character win. So.
Another victory, yes, but
sorry.
There's always another battle.
I'll try to do better next time.
Awesome victory.
So on Rekka, I really don't think you should take it. By no means try to shadow counter her Rekka, because I don't think it has ever worked for me, or it had ever worked for me in this set. I think trying to do grenade even without shield is alright, because if it's one frame it's going to punish her anyway. And if you want to shadow counter, don't do it like trying to get second or third hit of her Rekka. If you want to guess it, just do it after normal. Because delay, moreover on my screen there's also connection, net play coming in. You really think that this shadow counter would work, but now looking at this archive from someone else's perspective, it's not going to. Right, let me check. There's like 10 minutes left of this game. Oh, yeah. I got hit with so many counter breakers this set. And I'd like to say that the main reason is fear. Because I don't know this matchup as well as I'd like to. I recently lost to it playing Cinder, which is like my main character. So, you know how it is. If you don't know what to do, you start to do things out of fear. And you don't want that. And the more safe I am, the more comfortable I feel in the matchup, the less I'm going to break. I think I'm known for not wanting to break at all. And I really like to counter break, however I couldn't. After this first game of Code not breaking anything on first chance, I just stopped. Oh, here a drop on my end. And as mentioned previously, a button into command grab would do wonders here. These Shin Hisako's resets are terrible, because what you can do if you decide to DP, the hands are gonna get you. Like speaking, if hands are on you and she's comboing you, she can like drop the combo and go for something. And if you go for, let's say, DP, the hands are going to get you. If you go for backdash, that might actually work. But I also think that, and it might be a scrap quote, so don't quote me on that, but there is some mental issue with trying to backdash things online instead of, let's say, trying to tech grab or jump. And I don't know how it works, but if you mess up jump, if you don't jump, or if you don't do grab of your own, it's your fault. However, I plenty of times have this situation where I guess that the throw reset is coming in, I backdash, but I still get grabbed. And like, I still think that it's some net play bullshit. Sorry for swearing. I think this video has been pretty fine up till now. Oh yeah, her projectile will definitely beat Arby's bullets. So beware. You see, yeah, you saw I tried to shadow count a second hit of Rekka and it didn't work. So beware of that. Here, taking the reset, that's fine. Yeah, and a great punish for popping. Allowed by popping instinct. If you want to punish, oh, that's really funny. If you want to punish her for some weird stuff, I recommend not. Unless you parry, then you can do whatever you want. But if it's in neutral, due to just DP option, play it safe. Try to punish with standing light kick. Oh, a thing that came to my mind. For example, previously she did the setup I mentioned, exactly this one. If you're really high, what you can do is you can alter your trajectory by throwing a grenade and then punishing Hisako on landing. So think about it. I think it's a great option, but time will tell. I definitely would like to play Swoop of his Shin Hisako in the nearest future. Oh, someone's phone just rang. I hope you didn't hear that. Oh, that's terrible comeback. I lose here with all this advantage because I'm so scared. And this is really awful mix-up. So now the hands are going to grab me. Yeah, now. And here, what I should do, because I'm going to Pop Instinct, I'm really happy with what happened here. When I stood after being knocked down by Shadow Slice, the best idea is to take your turn by throwing grenade. I didn't think about it because I was scared. What was also a cool option, and you know, if you want to show your mental fortitude, you just do command grab of your own and beat her grab. You have to show who's the man. But yeah, after parrying her projectile, I should have just spammed the carbine. Just shoot it, just shoot her. You know, full auto with CSGO style. Well, more of like a burst, but never mind. You cannot shoot more than 3. So yeah, that's definitely the last game. And to sum it up, if you want, I really appreciate. Thanks of all, thank you for getting here despite my awful commentary. If you have any feedback regarding this matchup or tips against Shin Hisako or some RB tips, but just bear in mind during summer vacations I'm at my place, so I'm mostly playing the console PS4, which I don't have access to most of my academic year. Plus I'm working, so you know, shit happens. So if you want to give feedback, feel free to do it. I'll post it on Discord and on KA forums. If you want to meme, don't let me know that you've done it. If you want to play a set versus me, hit me up. I'm always happy for sets. I'm not that much of the ranked boy as I have been or had been for like most of my KI lifetime. Like I think right now I have like 5 games in ranked, where usually I have 200 in a month. So yeah, you can see what's going on. So yeah, this filthy mix-up, it worked. Last 5 bars, sadly I'm getting destroyed. Alright. So, on ending, yeah, let me know what you think. I might do more of this, but probably not. This, I just think that it's such a big loss. Oh, I could have converted of that with front slash. I'm not used to that setup. I saw Sonic Dolphin do that in Combo Breaker. Oh, that's really sad. The second hit didn't connect. And yeah, Luna with versus whom I play really often also does that, so I'm not really used to doing that. That's why I didn't convert. So yeah, sets hit me up, even if you're Storm. I'll play the regular Hisako because he made an offer a few months ago, but I was like, nah, that's terrible. Now I think, well, by this defeat, I kinda have to just suck it up and learn to play versus those two. So yeah, some last words because the video is done. Give Devil's Landing a shot. I'll also link in the description Mr. Manco's channel. You can find some Shin Hisako stuff in there. Recently I've seen a great, let's call it TED Talk regarding fighting game offense by Sam. So I'll link that as well. So yeah, I guess there's nothing more to talk about. Thank you for being here and, well, bye. I hope you have a great day and I hope you have fun playing KI if you do.